Hello everybody, my name is Joy and welcome to The Sims 4. Now, to save us a little bit of time, I tried and make myself somewhat accurate, but there's a really cool new feature that I'm pretty excited about. If you go to your sim, there we go, then you have a whole lot more options now when it comes to your sex. You can choose, oh god, this is all in Dutch. Sorry about that, I'll translate that. This is about your physique. You can choose if you want to have a more manly posture or a more feminine posture. See? There you go. And you can choose whether or not you want to have a male preference for clothing or a female preference for clothing. I chose manly because I usually wear this kind of stuff, like baggy shirts, baggy pants. I like them comfortable, but I also do like makeup and other stuff, so you can make a perfect little combination of that. This sim can get pregnant or make other sims pregnant, or none of those. I can get pregnant, technically, don't plan on it. So the last thing you can choose is whether or not your sim can use the toilet standing up. So I pick no, because technically I can, but it's messy as shit. So I decided to do that. I'm pretty excited about this feature. It really gives you the ability to make a more detailed sim. Especially considering I'm kind of a tomboy, and when I was younger, all the sims were a little bit too girly for me. But anyway, that really makes it so much more detailed. So, what I picked for myself, well, my character, I would really love to be an author because I love writing. If that's something you don't know about me, I think of myself as creative because I like to do stuff, I like to write, I like to draw. And I become pretty grumpy if I can't for a long amount of time. And I didn't want to picture myself as insane, but looking at the description of it, it says these sims can talk to themselves and have unpredictable emotions. Now, I don't think I'm that unpredictable when it comes to emotions, but I talk to myself a lot. Like, people will just catch me in it, and then I'll try to, like, no, I was just thinking, but I was just having a discussion with myself. Much like I'm doing now, if this isn't recording right. And I'm a nerd. I kind of am. I really love science fiction, computer games, stuff like that. And I really do feel like that's a big part of my life. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Let's get playing. If I can see my button. Level Joy, because that is my birth name, my official birth name, and no one can tell me otherwise. Alright, now recently I bought an expansion pack for, I believe it's called Jobs or Professions, I'm not sure what it's called in English, but that unlocks a new city. Oh, that unlocks Magnolia Promenade. So, I checked around a little bit, so I'm not entirely sure what to pick. I haven't picked Oasis Springs yet, so that would be kind of new for me. I think I'm gonna go with Oasis Springs, because I have been playing this for a little bit, for about 10 hours now, so I know a little bit what I'm talking about. But let's see, where shall I go? Let's see, there's a bar over there. I could choose a house close by the bar. Oh, would you look at that? There's a little trailer park over there, that's pretty cool. But I want to build a house myself, because that's fun. Alright, perfect. A plain spot of sand and nothingness. This would be a pretty bad place for me to live, by the way, because I'm not very good when things are warm. But hey, luckily this is The Sims, and things like weather and stuff is not implemented yet into my game, at least. For first, I haven't noticed it rain or anything like that, so I think Seasons is going to be another pack, so you can think of that what you want. But let's get building. Let's see. You can, by the way, choose complete rooms by now. You must know. You probably actually know that. I don't need to explain a whole lot about this because I'm fairly late to the party when it comes to Let's Playing The Sims. But you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and have fun and not explain too much, because you probably know the basics about The Sims. So let's see, what am I gonna build for myself here? I don't need a whole lot of space, you know, just a little bit. I love watching those tutorials, by the way, on how to build really tiny houses. I think it's cute, I think it's adorable. So let's see, I'm gonna give myself, I want to have a little bit of space, so there we go. And then I'm gonna change that around a bit. Alright, I changed the settings to afternoon for a bit because I think you can see way better what I'm doing then, but also because I want to show you something cool. I want to show you the new shaders that they have. You can see it a little bit because it's morning now, but if I switch to afternoon, see, you can see the window light streak that it gives. It changes during the day. See, a little bit in the morning and a long one in the evening. That's really cool. I think that's a really cool feature, and it really makes it look a whole lot prettier. I always end up spending a fortune on windows and such. But hey, totally worth it, right? Whoops, okay. Turns out I went a little overboard on the decoration here. Because I only have $8 left. Simoleons, sorry, simoleons. But I got myself a little nice, modern, semi-modern place here. And I think I'm just gonna have to live my life trying new things, I guess. Alright, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start my life here. And it's night. It's the middle of the night. Oh god, this is not practical. Hold on, let me set up my camera a little different. Alright, so if this is a little more impersonal, I prefer to have the camera a little bit more straight ahead, because then I can look at you better, look at the camera better. But I guess for The Sims this is a little bit necessary. So yeah, I try to make myself a little bit of a house. But what I really want to try is I want to get myself a job. I want to find a job. I've tried to open a shop before, but it's rather difficult, so I'm gonna figure it out first before I wanna, you know, show you how I mess about with that. But let's go find a job, because in the expansion pack that I bought, you can actually go to your job. And those are doctor, let's see, detective, and scientist. I think I gotta go with detective. That sort of fits me, I think. It's $20 an hour from 8 to 5, so I guess it should be good. Should level change job. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So I ended my career as a writer, which is part of my wish, but I want to show you what this new package is all about. And I want to see what it's all about, because I haven't tried it yet myself. So let's see. Actively take part to the workday of the detective team. Okay, gotta try that. That's really all I have to do. Okay, that's good, I suppose. So I'm gonna go to sleep, because... Okay, good, because the emotions really adjust to when you are tossed into the world. So that's good. Go to sleep. And tomorrow is your first big day. So let's plan that out a little. Oh god, I hardly have any money to do stuff. So I really hope that I'm gonna make my money after my first working day. That's a good thing about The Sims. You get paid every day instead of once a month. I guess to some people that would be an advantage. To some people it won't be. But I'm guessing to me it is. Alright, I need to entertain myself a little bit, but I got no idea how to do that, considering I don't have a TV. Can I talk to myself? Just talk to yourself, let's see. No, that doesn't up my fun. How can I up my fun? Oh well, I guess I'm just gonna have to be bored then. But this neighborhood does look pretty nice. Let's see, let's have a look around for a little bit. Because you have a few more things. Oh god, this guy is... oh god, I don't know what it's called in English, but you have this one family that's like the super rich family. And in Dutch it's called Landgraaf, but I have no idea what it's called in English. Like the same as the Mortimer... I believe it's called the Mortimers or something. Or the Morgan family. You know, the horror family, like the spooky one. So you got a bar, you got a gym, you got a lounge, museum. Okay, this one is a little bit bigger, I feel, than the previous maps. I was, in all honesty, a little bit disappointed by the size of the worlds and how it's been implemented into the game, because it's very different from the Sims 3. Yeah, Sims 3, because that felt a little bit more free. But I guess it's really a game of its own, and I really should look at it as a game on its own and not just as a sequel, because it's not really a sequel. Right. Go have fun. Go do something. Because you have to work at 8. Oh, I don't have to go to work yet. Oh, damn. I am doomed. I am doomed in every sense of the word. Because I got no money left at all. Let's see if I can go beg for money somewhere. Let's go explore the town a little bit then. Sorry, that was my bad. I was not looking at what day it was. Let's see. We've got a Desert Flower Park. Got some houses. Get my little house there. You know what? Let's go to the bar. See if we can make some money there, maybe. Maybe we can gamble a little bit, because that's the right thing to do when you're almost out of money. Gamble all of it and try to gain your fortune, because that's the only right way to do that. It's called rattlesnake juice. Oh my. I don't know. That must sound pretty weird, to be honest, to English people who know the English terms of that. I have that all the time. Oh, I can't. Okay. I guess I'm not high skilled enough. But do they have like an instrument here or something like that? Doesn't look like it. Then how am I supposed to make money? Damn. That's quite a challenge, to be honest. I mean, I did play with this character a little bit for funsies, and I just copied her into this new world. And she was a pretty good violist. So I guess if I could get a violin somewhere, she could make some monies. Oh, look, I still got my skills. I'm a bit of a gamer. I'm a bit practical. I can cook a little bit. Yeah, I'm a violist. And I'm a little bit of a writer as well. That's how she used to make her money. Oh, so if I can get a computer somewhere. I don't know if I've still written the books that I've written before. If that's the case, then that would be pretty bad, because the titles were very inappropriate. Let's see, don't I have a library somewhere? Or maybe I could just hop over to one of my neighbors and use their computer. Maybe they won't mind at all. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna invade into their house and try their stuff. God, man, I'm already busy for half an hour. I guess the decoration takes a long time. You can really... That's a nice thing about The Sims. You can really lose yourself in this game, and it takes forever. Like, you can spend 5 hours and not notice a thing. Okay, so... Oh, nobody lives here? Then what am I doing here? I thought Yuma was the name of the person, but I guess I was wrong. Let's see. Let's live there. Let's go over there. Oh, really? That requires a loading screen. Let's see. Knock the door. See if anybody's home and if I can use the computer. This is a fairly modern home, so I expect them to at least have one computer. Come in. Okay. Coming in. Looking for your computer real fast. See if I can squeeze out a novel or two. That won't make me money immediately, but it does pay off once per day. Okay, you're on the computer. Get off. Let's see. Right. Let's write poetry. Suspicious lumps. Suspicious lumps medical rhyme dictionary, I guess. Somebody would be reading that. There would be an audience for that. Where am I? Oh, I'm writing on a different computer. Okay, so that doesn't matter at all. You can just hop onto the next one. Alright, get writing. Sorry if I'm using your daughter's room, what I assume to be your daughter. No. What? Okay, this is a gym/bathroom. This has a very odd layout. I like it though. Very open. You must be rich. Can I marry you? If I marry you, my financial problems will be over just about instantly. Let's see. Who are you, little guy? Oh, that's Malcolm. Malcolm, bro, how you doing? See. Friendly introduction. Let's see if he would be interested in the plebs that I am. Then I don't even have to worry about writing damn books or getting a job at all. Alright, let's do this. Let's go flirt up a storm with Malcolm here. He's a young adult. Okay, good. For a second there I thought he was a teen, and that would have been a very bad thing. Hi there, sweetie. Let me compliment you. Let me tell you how beautiful I think... I suck at flirting. Especially if the person is boring. Well, don't you just have pretty Oh, those aren't blue, those are green. Never mind. Baby greens? Moss greens? Fungus green. I don't know. Let's see. Let's talk about violence. Violins. Let's tell you a tragic story about my dog. It's dead. That's why I'm alone here. That's why I moved away from the city. She doesn't seem too interested. Damn. The guy's rich. What are you doing? Okay, you're going back behind the computer. That does sound like me, to be honest. But come on, it's a rich guy. We need money. Chop chop. My sleep schedule is just about as messed up in The Sims as it is in real life. But in The Sims, for some reason, it seems to work out a whole lot better. Oh, I didn't know that. I can actually make selfies. So let me... How do I... There we go. How do I get out of here? Oh, I get just the background. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty good idea. Oh, look at the shine in my eyes. I really do like the graphics of this game. It's really improved. Alright, photo skills, huh? Alright, might want to do something with that. But before I end the episode, I want to have at least one working day. So I'm just gonna skip ahead to Monday. Well, howdy there, neighbor. Oh, okay, now people are walking around. I didn't even... Okay, I can't even speak right now. I didn't see that many Sims before walking around here, but oh god, you're angry, I think. Yeah, I really do like the different walks. I think they're funny. But who are you? What is your... Doughy Timmermans. See, let's seep out my insanity a little bit in this desert village. That seems like a very good and constructive idea. Oh, hi there. Who are you? Johnny Zest. Johnny. What do you want, Johnny? Oh, I got some royalties. Good. They changed the title of it, but I ain't complaining. Money's money. Did I just flip her off? Why did I flip off an old lady? Jeez, Level. You're rude as fuck. I like you. See, oh, I'm gonna thank you for coming because you brought food and I like that. I appreciate that immensely. Oh, I'm charismatic. Oh, so this is the welcoming committee to make sure that you're not 100% alone. When I come into my very small house with like exactly 2 seats. I'm hungry. Put down your cake so I can eat it. Where'd you put it? See, now I can make food. That's good. I do pretty much the same I do in real life. I make a huge batch of food. And then... Oh, Malcolm. Malcolm wants to come by. And then I put it in the fridge and that's my food for the rest of the week. Because I'm not an adult and I can't take proper care of myself. And I just don't bother to cook every day, really. Why would I? I'm single. Why would I? It's time to leave. Thank you for your... hospitality? Okay, for some reason I think he's being sarcastic, mostly because I only made food for myself and then put the rest away in the fridge to keep you from reaching it. But I'm just gonna assume the best. Ooh, Malcolm is evil. Alright. Oh, that's right, they usually do that. They make the rich family, like, a bit asshole-ish, so you can't just marry them that easily. But that's okay, I can be an asshole too. It's not that hard. Don't you see, Malcolm, we could be the perfect assholes together. Being insulted by Malcolm. I don't think so, rich boy. Out of my house, Blondie. You look at me like you... Yeah, you fancy me. See, you fancy me. An uncomfortable conversation. Okay. Let's flatter you. Let's see if that works. Oh... I I didn't even know that interaction yet. You're the first person I learned that from. Thanks a lot, Malcolm. You're a total douche. Let's compliment you. I'm gonna marry you, and then I'm gonna murder you. And run away with all of your money. That's the plan. That's gonna be my storyline. My legend. Ooh, Malcolm is a single guy. That's good. It's good for me. That means nobody will miss him. I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I'm gonna go to work, and then I'm gonna end the episode. But we aren't there just quite yet. See, the ideal mood for work is focus. How do I get focused? I'm not 100% sure. I think... Because for the other job, inspired was a good idea, which was very fitting for my characteristics and stuff. But I'd imagine you'd have to play chess or something, but I can't afford a chessboard right now. Oh, look, there's my selfies. Oh, I can sell those. Those are worth $7. Oh my god, if my selfies were worth $7, I maybe would care more for them. Almost. Almost. There we go. Yep. Duty calls. The world is an unending breeding place for... Oh god, it's hard to translate on the fly. For thieves and other rascals, and it's up to level to fix it. That sounds like a dirty job. Do you want to help out level, or should you do it on our own? I'm gonna go with you, because I want to know what your job is like. That's a pretty cool feature, by the way. People have been asking that since The Sims 1, for as far as I can remember. So, welcome aboard. It's time to fight crime. Use a computer to get a case. Okay, so let's get to that. Let's get to the computer. Oh, she's already going to the computer. No, don't surf on the web. Come on, girl. You're better than that. I'm not better than that, but I'm gonna pretend that you are. Where's the computer that I can use? Let's see. There's a chessboard here, so I could get focused on that one. Oh god, I really need this job. I got 362 bucks worth of bills, and I need to pay within 48 hours before they cut off my electricity and stuff. That's never happened to me before, but I'd like to avoid that. I've seen that enough in real life. Not in myself personally, but in my work. Okay, let's get a case. Let's get on a case. Out of my way, man. Alright. Assist with research of a crime scene. Let's see, you need to know what to do before you can fix your own case. First off, you have to see an experienced detective, and you have to assist him. Okay, you have to assist him. So let's go ahead and do that. So we need to go to the crime scene. But where is that crime scene? How am I supposed to know that? They don't tell me that. Traveling is not possible during a working event. So how do I... With the crime... Okay. But where do I find that? There should be a map somewhere that allows me to go there. Is it there? Oh, there we go, there we go. It's that little cork board over there. Crime scene. On a crime scene you can find clues and arrest a suspect? A suspect. Let's see. Research damaged or stolen goods and go to clues. And find more clues, talk to witnesses, and try and report what happened. Okay, so I am supposed to find clues, I'm supposed to find a witness, and I'm supposed to take pictures. So let's go ahead and do that. What is the crime scene here? How am I supposed to see? I do like how they made it a little bit advanced, by the way. I imagine you see a different crime scene every single time, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if they would actually include murder. Looking for fingerprints, because I think that fridge over there is missing or broken. I think that's one of the things. Somebody stole a fridge, apparently. And there's another officer. But apparently I need to find a witness, but where am I going to find one? This is a desert town. Took me quite a while before I actually saw people. Oh, I think there's two walking down the stairs now. Fingerprints. Let's see, what else? Oh, there's a missing painting over here. Let's look for fingerprints on that, and then let's interview one of these people that just hopped down. Oh, those are all officers. Those are all cops. Well, that's no use. You aren't witnesses, right? Oh, there's the people. There we go. just the floor here. Let's talk to you, girl. Little Barbie doll, Nina Hot Heart. God, I'm not sure what that's called in English. What that name is called in English, but it must sound very weird. Alright. Okay, I got a witness here. I got that done. So I need to find more clues. What else is gone? Oh, wait a minute. This is the house where I just visited. This is the rich guy's house. What's you doing here? What's that woman doing here? He's mine. Malcolm is mine, and I will get him at all costs. And now I'm in his house, so I got a better position of doing that because I'm a cop and I can do whatever I want. Against a small fee, I can help you too. Because that's just the kind of cop I am. Alright, but I'm running out of time. I need to find one more thing. One more thing. I'm really trying to actively do this. That's fun, because normally I would try and mess around. Okay, here's another missing one. Because normally I just try to mess around and see what I can break or do, but this was really actually some form... This is engaging. This is fun. This is gameplay. This really adds to the whole experience of having a job, and I think they did a pretty good job on that one. Let's see. Now I need to take pictures. How am I going to take pictures? Oh! Pictures. Take pictures. There's something laying on the floor there. I can't exactly see what, but I'm guessing that I can do something with that. Oh, okay. I think we're just a bunch of vandals. Go! Alright, so we got those. So we need to look for scribbles on the floor or on the walls. These look more like vandals and thieves more than anything else. It's detective. You have such a big alarm. How did they manage to steal so much? I'm honestly having some type of respect for these thieves now. I mean, they break into the richest kid's house. They leave all sorts of vandalized stuff. But they still managed to steal quite a lot. God, I cannot talk today. I don't know what I have today, but I woke up feeling like a crackhead, looking like a crackhead. But due to the magic of makeup, I managed to fix that a little bit, but... Damn, I was not feeling well. Let's see, I don't exactly know... I could go back, but I want to take... Oh, there's another one. Those are kind of hard to spot. Let's see, pictures, and take a monster. I'm going to try and do this as well as possible. See if I can fix it. Because I assume that I still have to process all the evidence and shit before I can leave my job and consider the case closed. And I'm not sure if they're going to do like a case per day, or if they're going to do... Like, if you fail the case today, then it means you failed the whole mission. Or if they're gonna let you work on the case in the next time you go to work. So I'm not entirely sure how that works yet, but I guess I'll find out quickly enough. If I could only find that last damn clue. Yeah, this is such a large house too. I mean, I'd imagine that every single house in this neighborhood is way smaller than this. Is that last thing hidden underneath a carpet or something like that? Or under a chair? Was it just misplaced for some reason? Because I am not finding it. I am not finding it at all. But I can go back to the, let's see. I can go back to the office and try and figure out this case. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Stop looking for clues and go back. Let's get back. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I didn't know that was possible. You can just click on the ground and say, look for clues. So maybe that's just something I can do. Sorry if I'm a little bit snotty today. I don't know if you saw my last video, but I had a really bad allergic reaction yesterday. Oh, really? Oh, those are clues as well? I dug up a capsule. That's great, but that's not what I was looking for. Keep looking for clues, girl. Do you have like a sonar or something? A super sensor? Look for clues. Look further. Keep looking. Well, I don't think my sim is finding anything either. Alright. You know what? Let's just get back. Let's get back and try and solve this case. This crime scene will be cleaned up after you leave and you can't come back. Are you sure you want to leave now? Yep, let's leave. We've done almost everything we could have done. So I guess that's good enough for me on my first day. Alright, now you've gathered the evidence on the crime scene. It's time to look for a suspect. Use the chemical analysis device and computer to, go through the evidence. And the chance exists that you can get information about the killer. Or about the criminal, not the killer. Nobody's been killed. Don't worry. Not yet. Okay. Let's see. The chemical device. Where's that? That's one of those. Let's see. Evidence monster. Let's try that. I've always been fairly interested, by the way, in crime scene investigation. Like, not the way it's been portrayed in those series. I mean, that's cool too. That's a lot of fun as well, but it's not exactly realistic. I've always been interested in criminal thoughts and in criminal minds and in how that works. I guess I'm more interested in the psychological aspect of it because that's what I learned about in school. But still, I would love to, just to say it plain, I would not mind at all to do autopsies and stuff like that. That would seem so interesting to me. I don't think autopsies are going to be part of this game, though. No useful information, huh? Well, let's try it with this one. And otherwise we can go ahead with the fingerprints. Nothing useful? Damn, am I just not good at this? Let's try the fingerprints. Running out of time here. Well done! Because of the evidence you found on the crime scene... Oh god, you can try and find a suspect. When you're working on your own case, you'll have to gather a whole lot of evidence to find the suspect. Usually, you can just use a computer to archive the evidence so the senior detective can get to work with that. Sorry. Again, hard to translate on the fly. Alright, I've done that. What is my mission? Let's archive. We have time for that, right? Archive, archive, archive. I really hope that it doesn't just stop the case. That would suck if you would fail the case. Come on, get off your desk. Oh, okay. The workday of level is almost over. She has to stop doing what she's doing. Every workday can be lengthened out by the event button. But what is the event button? Click this button to leave work early or to stay longer. Now, how am I supposed to... Okay, good work. The evidence that you found will be given to the detective. As soon as you get your own case, you will be able to figure out the evidence yourself. Tomorrow, you shall learn what the next steps of a case are. Oh, okay, so I will continue this case. For now, you'll be busy here on the bureau with the criminals. Sorry if my translation is not 100%. Really, I'm trying my best. I'm gonna see if for the next episode maybe I can set it to English. There must be a way to do that. Okay, so I guess I will just get to it in the next part. In the next workday. Take mugshots. Ah, okay, so this is just the standard things that you can do, like take fingerprints and pat people down, take mugshots, stuff like that. Okay, but I don't really see a whole lot of criminals now, so I guess I can set up a police report, but I guessing that's not what I have to do just yet. I think my day is almost over, so I can't do all that much anymore. I always get inspired on the toilet. That's so realistic. My favorite function probably is the angry poop function. That's Level delivered some decent work today. Maybe it will help to shine up your panning a little better and to keep, well, whatever. Keep doing your best. That's basically what it said. Alright, that was Officer Level Joy's first work day. So, I'm gonna end this episode here. Let me know if you'd like to see more of this game. I'm a little bit experimenting right now with what people like. You seem to really like indie games, which is really cool, because I love those as well. But let me know what you think of these series. I don't do a whole lot of AAA games, but I don't want to have just indie game content on my channel. I want it to be a little bit of a mix. So let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I don't have to tell you where I need to find this game. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!